Yes, sir. My name is Mohsin and I'm from Weekly Sadai, Pakistan. How would you respond to those critics who are of the opinion that at a time when unemployment rate is in double digits, it's not a good idea to come up with immigration reforms? And do you think if any such reforms takes place, would it be any threat to employment opportunities available in New York State?
Well, I'll answer that in a broad way. As a state official, the issue of immigration reform is obviously one on the federal level that's dealt with rather than our level. It certainly seems to me that we need a more rational immigration policy that I think would benefit everyone if it's done the right way. And I know Washington is very consumed right now with health care reform, and that is a very, very important issue. But we do need to get immigration back as a key issue to be resolved, because I don't think it's working for anybody right now. And I certainly don't view, as a New Yorker and as the grandchild of immigrants, I don't view immigration or immigrants as a threat. That's been our strength. That's why New York is the Empire State and why we have the energy and the vitality that we have in our communities. So, again, as a state official, this is not the issue that we work on, so I can't give you a detailed bill as to what immigration reform should look like. But I think we do need to deal with it in a way that's going to work and not deal with it with a sense of being threatened by it. I think we need a rational policy, one that's enforceable and one that recognizes the great benefits that we have achieved because of the fact that we are a state and we are a nation of immigrants.
We need to cut the sessions short, unfortunately.
Let's do it. We'll give them two more quick ones, because some people haven't had a chance to ask yet. Yeah.
Is there any statistics about how many people lost their job since this situation?
We have some overall statistics. Let's see if I have it handy. If I don't have it right in front of me, we will get that to you. I have a national number. We'll get that to you. Here, I'm sorry. Current downturn, I have a state figure. This is in the report, I think it's in your packet, dated October of '09. State has lost 191,400 jobs in the current downturn. So it's about the middle of this document. So close to 200,000 jobs statewide as part of the downturn. I don't think you asked anything yet.
My name is Liang with NGTV. My question is, Beijing has spent $1 billion to rescue America's economy. How do you think this money can take effect in the recovery of the economy in New York State?
Well, we certainly need investment in our state, and obviously China and some of the other strong and emerging economies have sovereign wealth funds that can play an opportunity. I certainly would like Chinese investors to view New York as a good place to invest, a place of great opportunities. So I think that our reputation for being a world-class city and a world-class state makes us an attractive place to invest. And although it is a time of a downturn, you take an area like real estate, which is facing a lot of pressure right now, even in Manhattan. There still are great opportunities out there, and we know in the long haul that investment in New York, whether it's real estate or other sectors, is going to be a good investment. So New York has always welcomed capital to be invested from other countries, and certainly given the strength of the Chinese economy, there are many new investors, that maybe 10 or 15 years ago would not have been on the scene, but they're there now, and we welcome investment. Last question.
Yeah. I note your comment about the importance of the ethnic press. It's an issue that has come up with the mayor of the city, and I want to put it to you. The state spends a lot of money on advertising to get its message across to all communities in the state. But yet, when one picks up the newspapers, the vast majority of that money goes into the major news organizations. And the people around here, I'm not an administrator, I don't deal with the finances of the paper, but it seems to me that there needs to be some rational policy with respect to the distribution of advertising into the ethnic media to keep them alive so that these people here can come to more of these kinds of sessions. Do you believe that you can use your influence as controller to institute some kind of rational policy about advertising?
Well, that's a little bit beyond what we do, but we'll take a look at it. I actually, it's an important question. I'll have my staff take a look. I'm not